Yes, yes, yes. This is everything football, everything sport. I am back. I know I've been missing for a while. It's because of Arsenal, guys. When Arsenal lost to Burnley this past weekend, I was out, bro. I was depressed. And I don't want to talk about football. I wanted nothing about football. So I must apologize for going missing, but blame it on Arteta. I don't know what he's doing at Arsenal. I don't know what he's doing at the club. It's not looking good for Arsenal. It's not looking good for Arsenal. It's not looking good for Arsenal. And it's not looking good for Arsenal. But anyway, it's Tuesday. Football is back. And the only way that I can come back to life is if somehow Arsenal wins against Southampton tomorrow. Now, I highly doubt that it's going to happen. It's not going to happen. Arsenal will lose again tomorrow to Southampton because Southampton is playing some top football. Southampton is in form, and Southampton have a habit of beating Arsenal. So tomorrow, Arsenal will win. Will lose. I'd love to say they'll win, but they will lose to Southampton 3-0. Yes, and then it is the big game. Big game. Tottenham Liverpool. What a cracker. What a cracker. Jose Mourinho away at Anfield. Wow. But the most likeliest result is a draw. Liverpool 0, Tottenham 0. What we will hope for is that either one of the teams scores early. Then we're going to have a cracking game. And if any team scores first, well, let's hope that Tottenham don't score first. Because if Tottenham scores first, then it's going to be a boring 1-0 win to Tottenham. But if Liverpool scores first, then the game shall light up. And I believe then Tottenham will go on to lose, and they will lose pretty heavily, maybe like 4-1 or something. Because if Liverpool click, Tottenham is in trouble. But I foresee a really dull, boring draw, 0-0, like what we saw between United and City in the past weekend. And then we have Wolves versus Chelsea. I foresee Chelsea losing to Wolves. Honestly, I do. I think Frank is going to have a rough Christmas. A lot of his players are new to the Premier League, and the demands of the Premier League are going to start to tell on Chelsea. These guys aren't going to be ready for what's about to happen in the Christmas period. Games come thick and fast, and I think it's going to be a culture shock to Chelsea players, and Chelsea's really going to suffer during this Christmas period. And I foresee when this Christmas period is over, for Chelsea to be sitting 5th in the log. Mark my words. And then who else? Let's see. Who else? United, Sheffield. United should win. Sheffield is good as relegated for me. If United don't win against Sheffield, then Ole must get sacked immediately. And then it's Leicester City versus Everton. Really, who cares? But for all you betting people, I think that Leicester City will win. Why I say Leicester City will win? Everton, for me, they're not really doing it. It's just that they have a big name as a coach, Ancelotti, but the players in the club, for me, have always been small. Yes, they've got a history. That's about it. But otherwise, Everton as a football team, they don't do it for me. So Leicester City should win, guys. Leicester City should win. And you know what? It's going to be a good weekend for Liverpool. A good week for Liverpool. Because I think in that really driving pack, I think Liverpool will come out tops. Then we've got City playing as well. Let's see who City is playing. Because, I mean, if you look at Man City as well, City hasn't been playing some great football, which is kind of shocking under Guardiola. And if you look at City against United, Guardiola played so many holding midfielders. Where have you ever seen Guardiola playing a game not to lose? It just shows you how the game has changed. And it kind of shows you why Mourinho will always be in business. Jose plays football not to lose. And all these dynamic, charismatic coaches and, Mourinho, Klopps that are playing this, that football can't last for. It's not sustainable football. It's not a sustainable industry per se, It's like a kind of industry that'll have a peak and then shut down or go down under totally. That kind of style that they play. Jose Mourinho will be in this industry forever because he plays football not to lose. So you will find he will win more games and more trophies than he will lose trophies and lose games. You understand? And then we have, I'm trying to find out who City is playing this week, today. Can someone tell me who City is playing? City is playing West Brom. City should win easily. Easily high scoring game for City. So those are my predictions. Those are my thoughts for this week's games. Liverpool will win. Leicester City will win. Southampton will win. Wolves will win. City will win. So those are important games really that people care about. Other games we don't care about. But guys, please follow my channel, subscribe to my channel, please share my links. Let's try and get to 100 followers, subscribers before Christmas. Come on, you Gunners, let us not give up on our club. The best thing that they can do for us this Christmas is for Arteta to get sacked, but I honestly believe Arteta is 2 defeats away from losing his job. Let us hope that happens, because I think players have downed tools and they're not playing for Arteta. But I'm excited to see Chelsea struggle. I'm excited to see Liverpool get back to the Liverpool that we know, and I'm excited to see Guardiola change his tactics. Some interesting times in the Premier League. Stay tuned, and it's live.